Quad. All right, Quad.
How y'all doing first off? My bad. How y'all doing?
You've been here a few years now. And is this going to be your final year of eligibility coming up?
It is.
So time has flown by. So why was it important for you to come back and finish your career at UCF?
I mean, going throughout my years, I learned a lot and experienced a lot, and I felt like I wasn't physically and mentally ready to go into that next stage, and injuries hindered that as well. But just getting the opportunity, going through a bunch of different coach staffs and learning different knowledge between different people, I feel like I'll be ready after this year.
Quad, this isn't your first spring practice, obviously, so spring camp. So what do you want to accomplish in this camp, and what do you try to hope to get from spring?
I mean, from each and every spring that you go through, your main goal should be to get better. And it doesn't have to be by a large margin, as long as you push yourself to get better by the small details, by alignment, recognizing different formations, things like that, and it helps you better your game when it comes to game time situations.
You've faced some adversity while you've been at UCF, having worked through injuries. How do you think that's made you a better player?
I mean, honestly, it helps you develop your mental when it comes to the adversity during game times, or when it comes to helping somebody else who's going through adversity. You already have that structure of, hey, I understand what you're going through. I know this is how I cope with it, but not everybody's the same. But you give them advice. Hey, it's not always going to be rainy days and dark clouds. There's a green side that's coming up. You just have to keep pushing. Don't give up. Just like, I forgot who told me, but I was actually at church Sunday, and the dude, the pastor, he told me, he was like, it's okay to quit. Just don't quit after you quit. Just keep fighting, because if you quit now, you may quit now. Just don't give up after you quit. Just don't quit and say, yeah, I'm done. I'm never gonna pick it up again, because then you never know, if you would have kept going, probably inch away.
Quadric, yeah, Ted Roof obviously came in, new defensive coordinator. What are the biggest changes you've seen in terms of the overall defense?
I mean, the biggest difference I've seen is the pressure. There's a lot more pressure in the QBs creating throws that most quarterbacks shouldn't throw, and you can obviously see during some of the practices and things like that. The DBs, we capitalize on that, and we take those interceptions. And I'm honestly liking the defense a lot.
There was a lot of the DBs we spoke with already said that the defense has done a good job of camouflaging some of those pressures and things like that. Have you noticed that more this time around, that you guys are doing more of that?
I've noticed it a lot. Like some of our plays actually show something else. So the quarterback's looking, oh, they're running this, and when you disguise that, the quarterback already got their preset reads. They already know where they're throwing the ball at, where the ball's going, and then as soon as the ball snaps and it's not what they expected, now they're in panic mode, and it makes them make irrational throws, and defense capitalizes off of that.
Back to Saturday's scrimmage, how do you think it went for the defense and for you?
I mean, for the defense overall, it was pretty decent. Not where we want to be. Had some good plays, had some bad plays, but it's not things that we can't correct. Talk to the coaches. Find where we messed up, where we went wrong, and how can we correct it. We had some bad calls, some good calls, but at the end of the day, it's all correctable things.
Who won?
See, people are gonna say offense, but how many plays they had and how many stops we had, I'm a defensive guy. Go with us all the time.
What are you seeing in terms of just the influx of experience on defense? There's a lot of transfers that have played a lot of ball, playing around you. Like, how are those guys going to help the defense?
Honestly, skill set and knowledge. Knowledge, like the skill set, the talent that they bring from their schools and coming to UCF, and the knowledge they brought from the different experiences they have. Some of them played on a higher level, some of them played at the same level as us. But it's all about the experience and the knowledge, and being able to disperse that within each and every group with each other to help us boost our skill sets and knowledge to the point where we're all on the same accord.
What have you seen from some of the young guys, Chase and some of those guys? What have they stood out to them?
To me, is not just the skill set and knowledge, but the grit and the will to learn. Because, coming in as a freshman, some people, if you come in 5-star, big head and everything, you feel like you know everything. But they have the grit and the knowledge to come in to, I want to learn. I was a big dog in high school. Now I'm in college. I need to start all over. So they always come to me. They have questions. They go to our older guys, BJ and things like that, and they ask questions about, okay, how do I play this? All right, how do I do this? And as an older guy, you smile at it, because when you're leaving here, you're leaving it in good hands with somebody who's taking in this knowledge and is willing to pass it down to somebody else as well.
Last question.
Coach Roof has talked about wanting to see the defense be more intense. How is that taking place in practice? How is that being translated to you guys?
I would say just having more fun and more passion for the game. Because when it comes down to it, win or lose, you know, the passion for the game has to stay the same. Because if you lose passion for it, you're not going to want to play. There isn't going to be any grit. There isn't going to be any intensity or anything like that. So the passion, I feel like we have it, and that's going to help us, you know, elevate that aspect of the game.
Excuse me. Good stuff, Carter.